Oh, good afternoon. Happy Monday. Pretty humid Monday here in the Northeast, so forgive me if I start to sweat. Let's see. I'm back. Singing into my phone again. I took the last week or so off. My friend Cassie Velasza was up here, and we played some shows. She'd never been to the Northeast before, so we played a bunch of shows and enjoyed ourselves, had a good time, and now I'm back. Back home. Got up bright and early this morning to catch a ferry from North Haven Island and drive down here, so forgive me if I'm not as warmed up as I could be. Let's see. And thank you to everybody who came out to all the shows. I think Cass had a really good time, so appreciate you. The song I'm going to do today, we're digging down into the deep recesses of these the archive of songs that I have, while we've been playing these shows with Cassie, I played a song called Every Time. It was on Songs That Will Ruin Your Day, Volume 2. And I was thinking, oh, that's the oldest song. I wrote that song when I was about 18. And I was like, that's probably the oldest song that I still play regularly. All the other songs I wrote around that time, I don't really play much at all, ever. Or really remember how to play. But then I remembered this one, and this is one when I was, I'll give you a quick thing, jump right into it, we'll talk more afterwards. But this is probably going to be like a 20-minute video because I haven't seen you in so long. So when I was 17, I had a cousin, my cousin Andrew. He died in Iraq. And so I wrote this song when I was 17. It's called Andrew's Song. And it was in the running to make it onto Volume 2, but I just didn't have it. I still don't really have it where I want it to be. I've been kind of revisiting it and trying to work on some parts of it and stuff like that, but I figured I would record it now because it's as close to as when I actually first wrote it as it probably ever will be. Because sometime I will record it, but I'm going to change a few things in it. But this is like the closest to the original version, so forgive me. Anyways, this is called Andrew's Song, and I hope you enjoy it. The sun rose again like it does every day, and I went to meet it with a humbling way that seemed to grow heavier with every breath, knowing it's easier to leave than it is to be left. Well, we all have our time, and it's always too soon. You left us here to heal our own wound, and it's with that in mind that I sit down to play, hoping you hear every word, everyone as they pray. And I thank God for the joy that it brings from these songs that we sing. They're more than just cures for the heart. They're my way of saying what I just can't say, oh, now that we're so far apart. The tears come and go, you're with us, I know, every time that I break down and cry. This song's for you, my friend Andrew, it's just my way of saying goodbye. I remember the good or the bad and the last, every moment we shared together in the past, although far between and often too few. this song of love for a life so blessed. And know that there's nothing for you but love in this world. It'll never be the same as long as it turns. I thank God for the joy that it brings from these songs that we sing. Oh, they're more than just cures for the heart. And my way of saying what I just can't say. Oh, now that we're so far apart. Tears come and go, but you're with us, I know, every time that I break down and cry. This song's for you, my friend Andrew, it's just my way of saying goodbye. This song's for you, my friend Andrew, just my way of saying goodbye. All right, I felt pretty good. I had coffee, then I had biscuits and gravy, pancake, coffee, not enough water. So I'm only partially here right now. But anyways, yeah. So thank you for listening. I'll send that one out to anybody who has lost anybody. So pretty much everybody that song goes out to, I think. But yeah, when I was 17, I had never really experienced outside of... I mean, I guess you're raised in kind of a way, at least I was, and I don't think I'm that much different than other people raised in the States, that there's kind of an order to the people that are supposed to die around you. And I had experienced a grandparent, and you know, that of course was hard. But never thought I'd be 17 and have a cousin die. So that was a really, you know, that was a hard one and an interesting experience to go through. I didn't, you know, these things come up and you don't get a chance, you don't like get to prepare, you don't get any of that stuff. You're just bopping along, being a 17-year-old, and then all of a sudden, you know. So it's from the perspective definitely of somebody who has lost somebody. It's easier to leave than it is to be left. So yeah. So if there's anybody out there that can relate to that, I feel you. It's one of those things. It was like I was thinking about it today because I was thinking about recording the song and talking about him, Andrew, and all this stuff, and I'm like, wow, that was like 13 years ago or something like that, but it really feels like it was yesterday. So, yeah, I don't think grieving happens in a straight line. I think it's always, it's okay no matter how it feels. So, anyways, that's that song. That's Andrew's song, and that's digging back into the vault. And I'll be back Friday, I promise, with another one. And then Monday after that, then Friday, then Monday, then Friday, then Monday, then Friday, and we'll see what we can do until I run out of songs, I guess. I want to start writing new ones just for this, but anyways, hey. Thanks again to everybody that came out to the shows that me and Cassie did. It really meant a lot to see folks out, and she had never been here before, so I think she felt very welcomed. And yeah, we'll see you again. All right, take care.